Here. I am blessed to be a member of this incredible community here at Emmanuel for 23 years, and I have raised my two sons, Dan and Paul, at Emmanuel. I want to thank everyone who has pledged or donated their time, treasures, or talents this past year. Your generous donations have helped us make a positive impact on countless lives and further our mission of spreading God's love. We are fiscally sound in 2025, and we want to continue this in 2026 and many years to come. We begin our stewardship campaign today and end on Sunday, November 16th. Our 2025 stewardship campaign theme is, "You are an integral piece of our Emmanuel mission." We will do a puzzle building pledge competition, which demonstrates that piece by piece, we're building a better future together. Both pledging and giving are acts of faith rooted in the understanding that all we have is a gift from God. Today, together, they enable us to dream boldly, serve faithfully, and steward our resources wisely. Both play a vital role in sustaining and growing our church community. Pledging is a prayerful commitment to contribute a specific amount over a set period, often annually. It allows us to help plan responsibly for the future, ensuring that we can meet our financial obligations, support our ministries, and expand our outreach. Pledges are not binding contracts, but rather a reflection and a tangible sign of your faith and our faith and trust in God's provision and the work of Emmanuel Church. Giving, on the other hand, is making contributions as you feel led. It is a tangible expression of your generosity and gratitude for God's blessing at a particular time. Whether it's a one-time gift or recurring support, your giving directly impacts the lives we touch through our shared mission. Now, in terms of puzzle pledging campaign, each pledging family will be assigned to one of 4 teams, because you know we love a competition. You will receive your stewardship brochure with a puzzle piece, and that's going to be received via mail this coming week. You will want to pray and reflect on your pledge for the upcoming year, and then you will mail or bring your pledge and the puzzle piece you have to church so we can assemble one of the 4 puzzles. At the end of the pledging campaign, the team that completes the most of the puzzle will get to choose a $1,000 donation that will be given to their charity of choice. And of course, bragging rights. Remember that each pledge is an important piece of the Emmanuel puzzle, so let's connect the pieces to complete the picture of Emmanuel. Thank you, and God bless you. And now I'd like to introduce Dennis Lafreniere, who will speak about what Emmanuel means to him and his family.
Good morning, everyone. My name's Dennis Lafreniere, and I've been a member of Emmanuel Church for roughly 15 years, happy to say. My family has grown up in this church. My 3 children, like Elena, and like many other people, were raised in this community. Sue, my wife Sue, is the senior warden, and I get to participate in many ministries at the church. I play music, I get to stream services, and I'm currently producing and directing a play called Excellent Trouble, which will be presented here at Emmanuel Church on November 15th. It involves many scenes of couples from the Bible in a different angle. So tell your friends and neighbors and avoid the rush. This is my home. And you are my family. When asked to speak about my experience with stewardship, it causes me, as it has in the past, to reflect on where Sue and I are now. We think about what's happened in our lives over the last year. Many of the events we have experienced have been happy ones, but a lot of them have been sad. But you have been with us every step of the way. We think about what we currently give, and we think about what we can do for the future. There was a time in my life when I had no idea what giving to a church meant. I figured $5 was a good place to start. But now we understand what our gifts mean and what our gifts do, and we try to give a percentage of our income back to God. Our goal is always to increase our pledge by even if it's a small amount. And I'll tell you, some years it's tough. But we have never been disappointed or hurt in our attempt to give back to God in thanks for what He has given us. We are very rich in blessings, and you are all the proof of that. I did a little looking into what stewardship meant as I began to prepare to write about my experiences. And when I looked into it, it changed my perspective on how I feel about what we give. By Webster's definition, stewardship is a careful and responsible management of something entrusted to one's care. I have never looked at this church as being entrusted to me or to us, but it is. Through past generations up to now, we have been entrusted with this church by God. We have been entrusted with its ministries like loaves and fishes. We have been entrusted with its music like the choir and New Fire. We have been entrusted with the activities that go on here, the weddings, the baptisms, the children, the funerals, and so many other activities. I believe that these are all gifts from God that we are responsible for in some way. They may require our talents, they may require our time, and yes, they may require our treasures. When Sue and I sit down and decide about our pledge, it isn't an easy process, and it shouldn't be. We pray, we think, and we decide on what could work for us and what we could do to show God our appreciation for these gifts in our lives. When I pray about this decision, my mind considers this church, the ministries here, the clergy here, and the people here, you, my family. What could I give to help this place to show God's love and compassion? My prayer sounds a little bit like this. Help me to shed the idea of me first. Help mold me to be a better person. Please increase my willingness to help. And finally, point me to God's will, not my will. Thy will be done. Thank you for letting me share my feelings with you, my Emmanuel family.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Elena. And thank you all. As you've been told, you're going to get a brochure this week in the mail along with your puzzle piece from your group. And when you get those brochures, I ask you to read through them carefully. And I would like you to turn to something on it that probably looks just kind of there. There's 2 pie charts there. The second pie chart takes what it is that we have as a budget and divides up how it kind of connects to our mission. Creating that pie chart took hours upon hours of mathing. And I don't like mathing. So I would like all of you to make sure that you look at it and at least give me 1 ooh and 1 ah as you check that out. But then I'd like you to look at something really that just made me so happy. When I first came here, Emmanuel Vestry voted and pledged to give at least 1.5% of our budget towards our outreach programs, to supporting the outreach that we do. And our goal was that we would ultimately get to a point of tithing, giving 10% of our budget towards our outreach program. We now give 17%